Hello guys, welcome back to my channel here. If you have not subscribed, please do that very quickly, and don't also forget to drop your comment and share our videos so that others will be getting the update. Thank you for your support, and I expect you people to do more. Now, we are going to Portugal. Let me tell you what's going on there exactly. In the past, it has always been kind of easier to get the Portuguese document. But as I speak to you now, they say that the government have removed that pathway to get easier document, and things are going to get difficult. Immigrants in Portugal are already complaining about this particular move that the government is making. Now, before I give you full details of what we are here for today, let me quickly introduce this Tap Send app to each and every one of you in case you live in Europe, America, Asia, China, and you want to send money to Nigeria. Just download this Tap Send and use my promo code you can see on the screen, Critics News, and you'll be able to send money to Nigeria with a bonus of $5. No, that's $10, £5 and €5. Okay. So I think it will be beneficial if you can use that particular promo code. All right, so let's get into the details. Let me leave it here. You can see the promo code. They're going to give you that money for free. Now, they say Portugal ends legal pathway for undocumented migrant. So in case you know that you're a migrant and you are thinking that things are still the same in Portugal, no way. It has changed. So listen, let me brief you on the full details of what the government is doing. Now, they said that new immigration rules in Portugal have suddenly closed the pathway or the path to legal status for foreigners who entered the country irregularly. And many say the move will lead to greater hardship for migrants. Now, Portugal is a very poor country. I've been to Portugal once and I've seen how things are going on there. Their minimum wage is also very poor. You may be earning 700 euros in a month, and you pay a house rent of 300 euros. That is, you are sharing with somebody in one room. You pay, so their cost of living is somehow high, and their minimum wage is very poor. So I don't know how people manage to cope there. If you go to Portugal, you are not going to see a lot of Nigerians. You are going to see people from East Africans, like Zimbabweans and all the rest of them. They are the ones in that country. But people like Nigerians, all these Ghanaians, those who speak English, you will not find them there, because the people who the Portuguese colonized are totally different from, these people that British colonized. So they can cope there anyway. Now, they say for many years, migrants, whether they entered legally or not, could achieve legal status in Portugal through work, entrepreneurship, or freelancing. Portugal had a reputation as one of the EU's most welcoming countries for migrants or for immigrants. Like I told you in the past, if you go to Portugal, it is very, very easy for you to get documents. It will not be difficult. If you are able to find work in Portugal, that means they will give you their resident permit immediately. But now, they say they are ending that. Now, since 2007, Lisbon allowed people with valid visas to work anywhere in Europe to be regularized. In 2018, the former socialist government extended this to those entering without a valid visa. This long-standing process has now been ended by the new government. So a new government came in and they have cancelled that law or order. On Monday, June 3rd, Portugal's cabinet proposed a decree to tighten immigration policy, which was quickly approved by the president and published in their official gazette. The government announced 42 new measures to manage migration flow, which is Article 81, 88, and 89 of Immigration Law 59 of 2017, which allowed immigrants working for at least a year and contributing to social security to become legal. And this particular law now has been revoked. This means the legalization process through those articles is no longer possible. So those people, if you work up to a year in Portugal and you are paying tax and your company is paying tax for you, after 1 year, the country is going to legalize you. The country is going to give you a document. But as I speak to you now, they say that the new government has cancelled, they have cancelled everything. It is no longer possible. You are no longer going to get documents for paying taxes and staying in their country and contributing to the quota for 1 year. It is no longer going to be possible. Maybe you have to find another means. But let's see. Let's proceed. Now, migrants make up 10% of population. According to AIMA, Portugal's Integration and Migration Agency, the number of non-European immigrants has doubled in the past 5 years. Many come from South Asian countries working in agriculture, fisheries, and the hotel restaurant sector. In the last decade, many citizens from India, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Sri Lanka have settled in Portugal. By the end of last year, immigrants made up 10% of Portugal's population. Now, Prime Minister Luis Montenegro stated that the government wants to end excessive abuse of the migration policy, calling these changes a new beginning. He told the media that the move was necessary due to excessive pressure, despite the need for migrants to address Portugal's declining population. According to Portuguese government data, about 180,000 migrants were legalized in the country last year. Just last year, 2023, 180,000 immigrants got their documents in Portugal. What are the changes in the new decree? Now, they say immigration lawyer Gabriel Clemens Clark, speaking to Info Migrant on June 4th, explained that the decree was issued with incredible speed, repealing key articles of the Immigration Act 23 of 2007. He expressed disappointment that no deadline or transition period was given for irregular migrants waiting to apply for residence permit, Clark said. Those who already applied or have their files locked will be covered by the old law. But for those working, paying taxes, and hoping to become legal, it's really disappointing. Many of my clients were waiting to submit their application, but this sudden decision changed everything. So those who are on the waiting list will no longer be accepted or approved. Only those who have already submitted their files and their files are in process will be granted. So quite unfortunate for those who are still on the waiting. Now, Clark agreed that concerns about immigration and the backlog of 400,000 pending resident permits are valid, but argued that cancelling the entire decree was neither logical nor wise. He noted that getting appointment at Portuguese embassies is difficult, and this decision will likely increase irregular migration and migrant suffering. The International Organization for Migration, IOM, declined to comment to Info Migrants, saying it was too soon to make a statement. Last destination for South Asian migrants. Now, they say that for migrants from South Asian countries such as India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and Bangladesh, Portugal was the last hope for obtaining permanent resident permit in EU country. According to Portuguese authorities, more than 86,000 South Asian citizens were legalized through the former pathway between 2018 and 2022. Last year, which is 2023, Info Migrants spoke to former Immigration and Border Service SEF, now known as AIMA, about statistics on citizens from Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and Sri Lanka from 2018 to 2022. And then they gave their own piece on this particular info. In 2022, Indians topped the list of South Asian countries for obtaining legalization, with 34,233 Indian migrants becoming regular in Portugal. This was a 12% increase compared with 2021, when 30,251 Indians were regularized. From 2018 to 2022, a total of 118,000 Indian immigrants gained legal status in Portugal. So Portugal has been favoring a lot of migrants. Once you go there and you stay there for 1 year and pay your taxes, live there legally without giving them issues, you will get your document. It is unlike Italy, where after doing everything, even when they give you document, they say, oh, and when this document dies, we are no longer going to renew it, despite paying taxes and fulfilling all obligations. So Portugal has been favorable to migrants, and many of us didn't know. And now the favor is dead. They are no longer going to be doing that for immigrants again. So Italy should at least favor those who have spent years here working, and they let them at least try that to favor people first. Nepal ranked second among South Asian countries with 23,441 Nepali citizens becoming regular migrants in 2022, about 9% more than the previous year. Now they say Bangladesh ranked third with 17,169 Bangladeshis registered as legal migrants in 2022, a 64% increase from 2021. Pakistani nationals were fourth with 11,385 immigrants legalized last year, a 66% increase from 2021, while 134 Sri Lankan nationals were registered as legal immigrants last year, the lowest number compared with other South Asian countries. Okay, now they say that there is an observation of frustration among many migrants waiting to get regularized in Portugal, as expressed on social media platforms like Facebook and TikTok. Now, somebody called Abdul Karim, a 33-year-old Bangladesh migrant, spoke to Info Migrant on Tuesday, saying, I already have 10 pay slips. I pay taxes. I've been living here for a year and a half. But with this decision, I have no hope. Everything is finished. So those people who are yet to be legalized in Portugal, and you were waiting, maybe it's remaining 2 or 3 slips for you to submit and apply for that particular document or resident permit, as you may call it, it is now null and void. You can no longer proceed, as these laws that were securing you or giving you that particular opportunity has been cancelled in Portugal. This is the story that we have at hand right now. So Europe is beginning to tighten their borders from left, right, and center. Let me know your opinion, guys, on this particular issue. I'll see you guys on the next update. Don't go nowhere. Please stay tuned here. And make sure you share these videos to inform others of what is happening. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube and also share this important information that we are passing to everybody. God bless you as you do so. Now, in case you want to send money to Nigeria, don't forget to use Tap Send with my promo code right there, Critics News. God bless you and bye-bye.